What is up, folks? My name is Mark Atobri. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about, or answering the question at least, do you need supplements? Or should you take supplements? Well, the first thing is you're a grown adult, you can do whatever the hell you like. Secondly, we need to also classify what we mean by supplements. And I suppose in traditional sense in the fitness realm, supplements has always been, protein powders, fat burner pills, and pre-workouts. Now, when I talk about supplements, and most of my fellow colleagues who talk about supplements, we're not talking about these three items. We're certainly not talking about protein powders, fat loss pills, or pre-workouts. Usually when we talk about supplements, what we are actually talking about are things like vitamins, minerals, herbs, things that are going to promote all around and holistic health, and things that are going to be correcting, say, nutritional deficiencies, for example, or giving therapeutic doses of things that are going to help a system of the body further improve or further stimulate, say, for example, digestion or help recovery. Now, in saying that, do we need supplements? Well, my short answer to that, if you're interested, as most people are watching this video, interested in optimal health, performance, and really going to that next level and challenging the body, well, the simple answer to that is yes. They're very nice to have. And the reason for that is because if you are pushing for it, or if you're dealing with a toxic load, which the reality is most people living in this day and age are dealing with a toxic load where we're being bombarded by things around us, we need a little bit more support. And the reason for that, can't we just get everything from food? Well, the short answer to that, I believe personally, the answer is no. If you're eating your food from, say, a supermarket, or let's say a traditional diet, and not eating enough vegetables, for example, because that's really where you're going to get a lot of your vitamins and minerals from, at least. And if we look at our soil has been continuously degraded and declined in terms of how much nutrient it has since we basically started farming it. And you can look at charts of what used to be containing in food back in 1950 to what's containing today, and there's very strong reason to believe that there's a lot less minerals and vitamin content in those foods, just simply because of the way we farm it. If you look at NPK is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. That is the main fertilizer that gets been put back into soil to help, I suppose, harvest and give life to what comes out of the ground. But it's that topsoil that isn't getting replenished. Now, it's a double-edged sword. We would love to have, I suppose, a more holistic farming model, but to feed an ever-growing population, something's got to give. But with that saying, to something that Elon Musk said in one of his videos, it's either sustainable energy or it's not sustainable. Now, if you look at farming, because NPK, for example, is derived from fossil fuel, that eventually is not going to be sustainable. So I think there needs to be more of a push for a consumer, for example, on, and this is a side tangent to what we're talking about with supplements, but it's very pertinent to the point of supplements, and that's why we supplement. So there needs to be more of a push for, say, organic food. Now, with organic food, the food manufacturers and I suppose food processors are very clever in saying, organic food isn't any more nutritious. But that's not quite the reason why you buy organic food. You buy organic food because you don't want the pesticides. It's not necessarily a comparison of nutritional value, though common sense would probably say that organic food will be more nutritious. And pesticides are a great problem, and people say they're safe and all this kind of things. Well, I know for me personally, I don't want to be eating foods that are pesticide laden. I'd much rather have the organic variety, thank you very much, and willing to pay for it. And with consumer demand, the more people who are willing to pay for it brings down the price. So that's just the law of economics versus supply versus supply versus demand. So do you need to supplement? Well, if you're eating a quote unquote, say, normal diet or normal-ish diet, and everything's maybe not organic, then probably the need to supplement is going to be higher. And if you're an athlete, the need and performance and interested in body composition, well then yeah, you're probably going to need to supplement as well. Some go-tos, general go-tos for most people are going to be things like multivitamins, vitamin C, magnesium, and I suppose a broad spectrum mineral complex that's going to hit a lot of bases. They're the main ones, and in terms of, say, amino acids and that, it really depends on you individually as what you need. Say, for example, some people could do very well using some tryptophan, for example. Some people might not need that at all. Some people need carnitine. So all those other things are quite dependent upon the individual. But that's enough for today's video. Do you need to supplement? Well, again, you're a grown adult. You can do whatever the hell you like. But if you're interested in performance, you probably do want to grab yourself some supplements. You can reach out to us at Enterprise Fitness or melbournepersonaltrainers.com. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and also join the conversation on SoundCloud and iTunes. We've got a great podcast there where we go into these topics much more in depth and have industry experts on. Till next time, supplement smart, train hard, and eat well.